Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel where I make videos about self-development and personal finance. So I'm not sure about you guys, but when I first got into YouTube, which was around 2010, I think that one of the most popular types of videos was always the shopping haul videos. And if you don't know what haul videos are, those are the ones where people go shopping and then they show on camera the stuff that they bought. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with rich teenagers on the internet, but I personally think it was one of the reasons why in my late teens and my early 20s, I always had that urge to buy more, consume more, collect more, and I have a pretty good feeling that I'm not the only one. So again, I don't have anything against those people. However, I noticed that the older I get, the more I get into videos about minimalism, sustainable living, and just, living your best life on a budget. It's probably also because I have to make my own money and pay for my own stuff now that I'm an adult and not a teenager anymore. Yeah, that's probably it. Anyways, if you have watched some of my videos in the past or know me personally, you probably know that I had a pretty bad history of credit card debt. And honestly, I'm going to take full responsibility for all of that because I got into credit card debt mainly because I kept buying stuff that I didn't need to impress people that I didn't even like back when I was in college. And now that I am proudly debt-free after several years of trying to battle credit card debt, I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I stopped buying over the past few years, and by doing so was able to save more money to pay off my debt and really build a foundation for my financial future. But before I start this video, as always, don't forget to hit that like button because it really helps small YouTubers like myself and it really contributes to the YouTube algorithm. So yes, please hit that like button. Anyways, number one is fast fashion. Fast fashion is any trendy, inexpensive, and usually low quality clothing that you can find in stores like Forever 21, H&M, you can buy in Fashion Nova. So back in the day, I obviously bought a lot of fast fashion. One of the reasons being that I obviously couldn't afford anything more than that when I was younger, but also because I just like looking very trendy. I like having outfits that I could wear to, like parties, college functions, all of those things. But the older I get, the more I value just higher quality clothes that sometimes would cost a little bit more, but tend to end up being a really good investment because those clothes last way longer, while a lot of my Forever 21 dresses ended up shrinking after just one wash and were honestly just out of style after one season. So now I rather shop less but wear higher quality clothes that I know I can keep in my closet for multiple years. The next thing on my list is any sale items. So just to make it clear, I'm not saying that, I'm all bougie and I only buy full price items. However, I don't buy things just because they are on sale. I remember back in the day, sometimes I would go to a store and then the sales associate would ask me, hi, are you looking for anything specific? And I would say, no, I'm just, looking to see what I can buy. So yeah, I would literally buy stuff just because it was on sale and not because I actually needed it. I know it's very easy for us to think, oh, it's only $5, $10, $20, it's not a big deal, I'm just gonna buy it. But guess what? First of all of that money adds up. And second, if you don't actually need that stuff, then it's really not that good of a deal. So the next item on my list is fancy sleepwear or loungewear or whatever it is that people wear when they are sleeping. So I know that some of us love wearing cute PJs or any cute sleepwear. However, my entire life I'm pretty sure I've been just sleeping in t-shirts and my regular underwear and I was still able to find a husband. So you don't need $100 PJs, trust me. So number 4 is shaving cream. I'm pretty sure I only bought shaving cream a few times in my life. I honestly just use shower gel or sometimes I would use soap, anything to kind of make your razor run smooth smoothly, I think should work. I really don't think shaving cream is necessary. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Number 4 is brand names and especially fancy handbags. So let me tell you, if you hang out in a social circle that makes you feel like you need to wear designer clothes or any fancy clothes to feel included, you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Again, so many of us spend too much money or get in debt trying to buy stuff we don't need to impress people that we don't like, and that is just really not the right way to do it. I know for certain people you do have to wear nicer clothes for work, but otherwise you don't need designer stuff to feel good about yourself. Next on my item is cable. I honestly don't remember when was the last time that we had cable. Honestly, Nick and I just use streaming services, like we watch stuff on Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, all of those things. So we never really feel like we need cable unless it's like a major event. Even then, there are only a few of them that I actually care about every year. So what I actually found out is that if you are currently a student or you have an EDU email, you can actually sign up for Spotify Student Premium, and that will also give you access to Hulu and Showtime, all for $4.99 a month, all 3 of those. So that's a huge amount of money saved. And also, if you have unlimited Verizon phone plan, you can actually get Disney Plus and I do believe ESPN for free now. And then I know Nick has an AT&T also unlimited plan, and he was actually able to get us HBO Max. So there are a lot of different hacks that you can use to get those subscriptions for either very cheap or free, and that is honestly plenty of entertainment for you if you think about it. So I would really think about it before you pay for cable again. So number 7 is gym memberships. So I know it's kind of like a very tricky expense right now since, you know, we're in a pandemic and most of the people are not really going to gyms. But honestly, even after the pandemic is over, which God knows when that's going to happen, I really don't think I'm going to re-sign up for my gym membership anymore. I think 2020 taught us a lot of things, and one of them was that you can totally work out from home and still stay healthy and still stay in shape. I personally do a lot of free workouts on YouTube. I love Heather Robertson. I love Boho Beautiful for yoga. And I would say the only thing that I'm really paying for that falls under fitness is my BB Fitness app by Bailey Brown. She's also on YouTube. So she does a lot of cardio tone, cardio Pilates workouts, which are my favorite types of workouts. So I pay about right under $15 every month, which is honestly still a fraction of what I used to pay for my gym. So I think, you know, that is a really good investment for pretty much unlimited number of workouts, and I'm still saving a ton of money and time that I used to spend on going to the gym. So number 8 is any trendy phone cases. So I remember there's one time I got this super fancy sparkling phone case from Michael Kors, put it on my brand new iPhone, walked into the kitchen, dropped my phone, and literally the whole screen just completely cracked. And my phone was, I think, like 7 days old or something. That was a pretty painful episode, and that kind of made me realize that a lot of those like designer or just like super fashionable phone cases don't actually protect your phone. I mean, I ended up spending $300 just to fix my screen because of course I didn't have Apple Care. And that just kind of made me realize that I would much rather buy an inexpensive, just very basic case that protects my phone and actually does the job, because it saves me a lot of money long term when I don't have to pay to fix my screen just because I wanted to show off in front of my friends or whoever with having a fancy phone case. Number 9 is sparkling water. So Nick and I love sparkling water, and we can totally go through a whole pack of sparkling water cans in literally like 4 hours probably. But what we decided to do is to invest into a soda stream that now allows us to make sparkling water anytime we want. And even though it's pretty costly and requires kind of a lot of money on the front end, it does save you quite a bit of money long term because you can just make your own sparkling water. It also very much so helps you to produce less waste, which is also really important. So yeah, that's another thing that we stopped buying, which is sparkling water cans. Number 10 is broker's fees. So that's pretty much like, nah, never happening. Never paying for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here in New York City, it's very common for us to pay a broker's fee. Pretty much what it is that you pay your real estate agent when they find an apartment for you and you sign a lease. But the weird part is that most of the time you end up finding the apartment on your own online, and then you just call them, they show you the apartment, and then if you sign the lease, you owe them a broker's fee, which most commonly is equivalent to about 1 month rent. Remember, New York City rent is insane, but I've also seen some people that would pay more than 1 month rent just in broker's fees, so like 15% of like the annual lease or something like that, which is again, you know, thousands of dollars, and I think that's absolutely insane to pay somebody just because they showed you the apartment. Like, give me the keys, I'll walk up and look at it myself. And the very last item on my list is gel manicure and lashes. I think obviously a lot of it is because we now work from home, so nobody ever really sees my hands anymore, and then I don't think anybody cares about what my eyes look like, especially since I'm always on Zoom and it's kind of blurry anyways. So I thought it was just an easy expense for me to cut out, and that actually saves a lot of money because I used to spend about $100 just on my lashes every 2 to 3 weeks, so that was a pretty significant expense for me back in the day. Don't have to worry about it anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much the list of things that I cut out that really helped me to save, and I believe also be a lot more sustainable and produce less waste. So let me know if there are any other things that you no longer buy. Let me know in the comments down below, because I love these types of videos and these types of ideas. And if you want to see more videos about self-development and personal finance, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!